This video is basically going to be an overview recap of my New York City Ballet dance intensive for the Balanchine Nutcracker. And honestly, I'm not sure what to expect. This is my second time doing an intensive with the New York City Ballet. I'll put some photos here. But basically, it's just learning from people who are actually in the ballet and taking classes and doing different things like that. I don't necessarily know what I am going to be able to record versus not record, but I am currently heading into the I'm a little chilly. Heading into the rehearsal studios. So what that means is over here is where they perform, and then over there is where they practice. So it's right across Juilliard. When I took classes at Juilliard, I remember them saying that sometimes they use, each other's studios. But I'm currently heading to the Rose Hall, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong, but heading to the right area, I believe. Let me check. It is called New York City Ballet Studios at the Samuel B. and David Rose building on the 8th floor. That's where I'm gonna be. I remember it was something Rose. So I'm heading there now. I gotta change. Like I said, my shoes are making my feet hurt since I walked over 20,000 steps. So gotta get these suckers off. And I'm excited. We'll see how it goes, but this is gonna be the overview video. Bye. This is the cutest thing. I'm gonna grab some snackies. Everybody always grabs like the healthy stuff anyway. I'm ready to get like desserts. Or I guess it's healthy sandwiches too. I'm interrupting this video because I think it's easier for me to just talk through stuff because I felt a little uncomfortable the next day trying to talk at the theater. So basically, first day was great. I didn't film any of the rehearsing just because we were trying to figure out like things at the bar and stuff like that. But I was given a nice little gift right here, which I'm going to open. It's basically, I'm a little sick, but I think I'm better now. It's a teacup, or just a coffee cup, a mug, if you will, with the Nutcracker on it. And in the cup, we have a cute little, I'm assuming this is like a candy cane thing. And here we have an empty packet of mix into, wait, no. I was like, what is this? We have a gingerbread cookie hot cocoa mix. So the packet we put in there. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's a nice big packet. And then a dark chocolate peppermint, which I think this is something that Jake would really enjoy. But it's a tea, so that'll be a little interesting. But this cup is so cute and really grateful for that. I was also given a t-shirt and like a little packet of stuff. So day 2, full day, started the day off at the theater and then saw a little background there. So here's that. Made it too.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Got some photos. I think the first time I came here. Is that up there?
To become such a huge, spectacular holiday event. George Balanchine, as a little boy in like 1972, danced in the Nutcracker at the Marine Theater.
This is wild.
Wow, wait. I'm so sorry.
We just finished up here at the theater. I got on stage. The first thing I did, as you saw, was get on center stage because obviously. I got some photos, so I'll put them right here. I don't know how good they are. I haven't seen them yet, but that was exciting. And one of our teachers, or most of the teachers that we have, they're actually performing during the Nutcracker and are still performing. Megan, I don't know her last name, but she's like one of the leads, and I think she's retiring next spring. But there's a lot of like very well-known ballet dancers, so it's been fun so far. And now we're heading to the Rose Building to start actual classes. So this morning was really just getting a little tour, and now actual dancing. I was already walking towards class, but on my way to class, I met Leslie Odom Jr. and oh my gosh, was that incredible. He's so great, and I was able to like chat with him normally. I noticed his bag first thing, and then I was like, I know that face. I'm not sure if that's the person I think it is, but it was, and it was amazing. He's so sweet, and we chatted for like a little bit, but then back to classes. So here's that. Whenever there's stuff to be put on, but I just really like the way that this look is so cute. Like, look at this hoof locker. Molex, like they all have ads, but it's all fake stuff, like instead of Tinder or Timber, like, oh, so cute. I love it. Okay, this day was pretty cool. So once I got to the New York City Ballet, we actually learned the Sugar Plum Fairy dance, or the Nutcracker actual dance with the Sugar Plum Fairy.
And see it through. Left, right, see it. Step on. One développé. One passe. One développé. Two passes. Sue, step on it. Tendu, open, flip. Tendu, open, flip. Tendu, open, B plus. Plie right.
After that, though, we also went to the costume area, which basically we learned a little bit more of how and where and all the different things about how they make the costumes, how they design, not necessarily design them, but how they have like their Bible of this is how we make certain things, the sketches, everything's done on paper. I'm looking at like the videos and pictures I have, so I'll obviously be adding them up here. We got to see like really up close the coffee costume where you see Balanchine, and I guess like there's certain things that they do that you can kind of only see up close, and we just got to see like a lot of really cool things, which I enjoyed personally. I really like the whole costume design section of it all.
Wow, yeah.
Has to be refit and seal all the raw edges everywhere. So until we are able to fully get to the finishing point, all this will stay like this, and then one red, purple, pink, and blue have an person. And so it's one of the things that. So
And then after that, again, more dancing. Now, today, as the last day of the New York City Ballet Intensive, I ended up actually doing a little bit more of like the tutu, or not tutu, but ballet style. I wasn't just in leggings and a t-shirt. And this day, we started with some excerpts of the New York City Ballet's Balanchine Nutcracker. So we got to see some of the principal dancers, some that taught us and then others that did not, do some bits of the Nutcracker in the studio, which was pretty cool. I'll add like a photo that I have, but it's not very good because technically we weren't allowed to take videos or photos of them performing, since it's not like they were in costume or, you know, doing it as like a live performance, or not a live performance, but like a legitimate, you know, performance. So it was really funny because, you know, for one of them, the guy lifted her up just with one arm instead of two. Technically you're supposed to do two. When they got a little too close, because it's obviously not the size of their regular stage, like you could hear them giggle. You know, it was just very casual. And then after that, I got a certificate of accomplishment of finishing up the New York City Ballet Intensive. So that was pretty cool. I'll add those videos here. And we finished up with a little reception after the recital. So obviously I will be adding the videos of that and some pictures here and there. But it was very fun. I definitely would do something like this again. And I do have like an ending when we got to the train, so I'll be adding that in here. But this is me just basically explaining most of the things, just because I did not talk enough on these videos. So thanks for watching. Here's the recital.
next stop. For the train after Stanford, we make all stops to New Haven. Transfer State.
We made it on the train, and again we got a free baguette because I guess when they close, they give them out for free. I finished up my dance recital. I don't know if I would consider it that. But you got me flowers. What did you think?
Very cool. Very cool. Great job. Great job.
So now we're just heading home. We're gonna eat. I'm gonna have some more baguette, but I just wanted to end up the video here. It was a very fun time. I got a certificate. I'm sure I added the pictures and stuff. So I think I'm gonna like talk through the vlog. We'll see how I end up editing this. But thanks for watching.